Welcome back. In this segment, as I mentioned in the last segment, our focus shall be on tips for essay writing. Tips for essay writing. Give your essays an interesting and appropriate title. It will help draw the attention of the reader and pique their curiosity. Keep it between 300 to 500 words. This is the ideal length. You can take creative license to increase or decrease it. Keep your language simple and crisp. Unnecessary, complicated, and difficult words break the flow of the sentence. Do not make grammar mistakes. Use correct punctuations and spelling. If this is not done, it will distract the reader from the content. Before beginning the essay, organize your thoughts and plot a rough draft. This way, you can ensure the story will flow and not be an unorganized mess. Writing a narrative essay is an essential talent for field research. Rather than summing things up for your reader, it presents your experience and allows them to draw their own conclusions. The narrative essay makes its point by subtly guiding the reader, rather than battering them the way a rhetorical essay would. By observing these basic ideas, you can improve your narrative essay. 1. Clarity. Complex words and syntax are a hindrance to clarity and should be avoided. Ideas should be clearly distributed between sentences and paragraphs. Example: although I have never been to the races before, I was very excited to behold them, yet also somewhat nervous because of the type of people who go there. This can be improved this way. I had never been to a horse race. I was excited to go, but also a little nervous since I wasn't sure about the people at the track. 2. Don't describe each and every one of your own movements. Example: as I went in the door, I turned and saw a TV. I looked around and saw posters on the wall. As I went further in, I noticed everyone was watching match. This can be improved this way. I immediately noticed the posters on the wall, though everyone else's eyes were focused on the TV playing match. 3. Avoid the second person narrative. An important part of the narrative essay is the fact that the writer experienced the events described. Example: as you go in the door, you will turn and see a TV. You look around and see posters on the wall. As you go further in, you notice everyone is watching match. 4. To interest the reader, dynamic word choice is key. Avoid sounding too clinical. Use the same slang, idioms, and turns of phrase you would use in speech. Avoid passive constructions. Example: I am presented an array of unpleasant photos in which many casualties are shown after automobile accidents. This can be improved this way. They showed me a book stuffed with gruesome pictures of people who had been in a car wrecks. 5. Limit references. MLA format recommends including citations in the text, but in a narrative essay, this is disruptive. If a work was helpful, cite it in a works consulted list after the essay. Explain yourself as you go along rather than trying to refer your reader back to a previous statement. Example: when I first saw the comic book fans jumping up and down, I thought as they would, Lord, what fools these motors be. J-Man, 1989. I later learned why they do this. This can be improved this way. The fans jump up and down. When I first saw this, I wondered what they were doing, and my mind conjured a quote from Shakespeare that late J-Man used in A Sad Man. Lord, what fools these motors be. However, I watched a bit longer and realized the company's spokesmodels were throwing free merchandise. The fans wanted to get the most from their day at the convention. We are going to take a short break and return shortly. Stay tuned, don't go away.